Welcome to Outside the Bubble, where we at the Launceston Global Shapers Hub help you get an insight into what else is happening in our community and in our world while we've all been staying at home. I'm Adam, and today I have with me Steve Brown from the City Mission. Now, Steve, how are Launceston's most vulnerable people coping in these times, and how is this COVID-19 situation affecting them?
Well, we've found that during this period, we had some unusual behaviours from our clients. Some of them were consistently coming along, but a number refrained from accessing services during this period, particularly in alcohol and drug services and emergency relief. They were really compliant and wanted to adhere to what our civic leaders and political leaders were saying. And so we were in a strange scenario for a number of weeks now. So it's just in June that we've seen a return of client activity as things begin to open up and them coming to seek assistance together. And I think they just feel safer now about their ability to come and interact with our workers. We did have workers working from home at the same time, and then we had other staff building new service delivery models where our clients could ring us instead of coming to see us for one-on-one interviews, and we'd arrange support for them and provide support over the phone, and then they could come in and pick up packages, vouchers, bill assistance, even food, and so that was always that was helpful. One of the restrictions we did have with our shops closed during that period is that we do provide white goods and other furniture items for our clients. So that's been difficult during that period. We had to really stop that for a period, but now it's operating again. We're able to provide. So we really have been through a difficult time of change and meeting our clients' needs where they are. Home delivered meals from our kitchens in the north and the northwest was another service delivery change to make sure we could get food coming to them when they were no longer able to come and sit down in the surroundings. So all those changes have been significant.
Yeah, and look, we are a caring community, but I think for the last little while we've focused on keeping ourselves safe and isolating and following those guidelines like many of your clients. What can the wider community do in these times to make sure that, I guess, the clients that you're working with, some of Launceston's most vulnerable people, are not forgotten or ignored?
Well, certainly we're encouraging people to do that over the website or via our shops or by phone, so that we receive less in material donations, which are more difficult for us to deal with because we have to quarantine them at this time. So, as far as financial support, so we can keep the flow going to those people, that's something that's always helpful. But the other thing is too, I think, just to tell people in the community, a number who haven't been in this dire financial situation before, that financial assistance does exist through emergency relief providers. And if they haven't accessed it before, it's good to share communication. Look, there's City Mission, there's other providers. If you just give them a phone call and talk to them, you might find that they've got some assistance for you, can provide. You wouldn't have thought of ever ringing them, but there's no means test or qualification to seek help or assistance. So any good communication like that with people that might be doing it tough for the first time would be really helpful for us.
No, well, that's great. We'll definitely share that. And obviously raising funds, is there sort of any other ways? When are the mission shops opening up again so we can also support those?
Well, they are opening up now. So, Youngtown and Newnham, Launceston opened this week. We do have our donation streams opening up just at Youngtown. So from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m, you can drop off furniture and bric-a-brac and clothing and the things that you're used to dropping off. We're not bringing the bins back, so you can't donate in that way. So we encourage people not to just leave stuff in the street or dump like that. Just donate when the shops are open, and that's that's really helpful for us. We're always on the lookout for volunteers. So if you've got any time or you're being supported on JobKeeper at this time and you'd like to come into positive, we are really trying to fast track just how we bring volunteers through to help sort cages, clothing, work in shops. We're happy to teach you some new skills. And we've had people in the community helping us even with project management and some virtual volunteering too. If you've got a skill and you could do something from home for us, we may even be able to come up with a task for you there.
That's fantastic, and that's a great way that we can help out. So thank you so much, Steve, for joining us today. And look, if you want to find out about more of the things that we discussed, have a look at the Examiner newspaper where you can read more. If this is the first time you've joined us, this is part of a larger series as we explore our community and the globe. So please take a look at the other videos on Facebook and YouTube. If you want to find out more about the Launceston Global Shapers Hub, just connect with us online, or else you can find out more about the global community we're part of at globalshapers.org. Thanks, and we'll see you again soon.